Hello, and welcome to the Quantum Podcast. Yes, got it. I believe that's what I've called the channel, something like that. Yeah, I was having a bit of trouble thinking of a name for the podcast channel because I've always wanted my own podcast channel because I think it's sometimes just good to just talk into a microphone and not have like face cam on gameplay or anything. Just talk. Kind of like on Cup of Teas with Bailey, except I'm only got face cam on, so it's a little bit different. And got some Kevin McAlood in the background. Who likes to party? Best song ever. Love it. Got a cup of tea. So I'm gonna try and do these weekly, maybe a couple of times a week, I don't know, but I want to record these a lot and upload them to the podcast channel. Halloween's coming up and we'll definitely be doing a podcast on that, and what we'll be doing is we're going to have Jared and fingers crossed Liam and maybe a couple other people if we're lucky. See how everything goes. Basically what we'll be doing is telling like scary stories and all that. So that will be uploaded Halloween. So we'll have all these like stories and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully they go well. I'm hoping, but usually it's a disaster. So yeah, basically I can just talk about anything, I suppose. I don't know if you guys know already, but I don't know when this podcast will be on the actual channel. Hopefully ASAP this week I'm recording it. But this week I uploaded a video which was called I believe it was called Suspended and Police. So if you guys haven't seen that already, I think you guys should see it. It's quite important. One of the days that I might get, I don't know what's going to be happening, but if I do get interviewed by police or anything that happens with the police, or any shit like that, I will make sure I try my best to record it and just have my phone in my pocket or something and use my earphones as a microphone because that's what I'm just using right now because I'm a scrub. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. Also, I think Jared said this as well. I can't remember. I think he may have, but I was going to schedule this month a room tour. So I scheduled this month to do a room tour. I think Jared also recently scheduled one too, and also Nick, which is kind of funny. That's also an idea. I should try and get Nick on the Halloween podcast. Even I'm gonna try and get everyone on the podcast, like just for a random nights or whatever. But it's a bit busy because we've got school and like all the times and all that, and it sucks for America, like they don't really have like holidays as long as we do in Australia for Christmas, so it's going to be hard to do like Christmas live streams all together, but we will do like podcasts, and I think we might put all that on the main channel because the main channel, but the Christmas live streams will definitely be on the main channel, I believe. And if we do some podcasts for Christmas, then sure, we'll do that too. And I was kind of thinking we should do like spooky Christmas stories, like real ones, fake ones, just anything really. But I think that would be interesting to do. So I think as you guys have noticed, I've been putting up a lot more vlogs lately. That's because I don't have the computer to use, and two, I don't really have much recorded. Well, I do, but not much at all. I got like one episode of Diversity that I still haven't put out yet, so I'm sorry guys that you've been waiting for that. It's just going to get postponed for a little bit, but hopefully it will be out either this week or next week, and then I'll have to nag Liam to edit the next few episodes because I don't know, I haven't been in contact with him since last time he came over to my house, which you guys, if you haven't seen already, Liam's bike flip or something like that, or Liam flips bike, I don't know, one of them. But if you haven't seen that vlog, you should go check it out now because it's really funny what happens. I think it's about roughly 7 minutes in the vlog. He basically stacks the bike and we get it on film. It is hilarious. And then you just see us, like, after it stacks, because, like, the camera went dead, you just see us, like, all sore and in pain because we rode, I believe we rode, how much? Roughly 30-something kilometers, which is a long a lot. I don't know if for you Americans, I think it's like miles. I believe it's measured in miles for you guys. I don't really know measurement for miles too well. I think it's like mile would be every 10 kilometers for us. I think we're a bit more accurate in like distance with driving and all that kind of stuff. I think it's something to do with that. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Leave in the comments. And I read, and by the way, every comment that will happen in the podcast, like what will be in the podcast, I will read out in the next one. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So I'll read every single comment, which should be fun. Which reminds me, I've been planning to do a hate comment video, which we haven't got a lot of hate lately. Well, at least that I know of. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. And yeah, I'm quite happy how the channel's going at the moment. Hopefully we get more of Jared and Liam and Nick. Yeah, I don't know Nick that well. I like to get to know him a bit more. I kind of feel sorry that, I kind of feel like he's been a little bit left out, so I'm, might do a bit more videos with him, which will be fun. Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah, so, how's everyone's night or day, whenever you're watching this? Hopefully it's good. I think, I might make highlights and then put them on the main channel eventually, like, for every podcast, or every couple of podcasts I might make highlights, maybe. But definitely the Halloween one, I'll put highlights on the main channel, or I just might put the full podcast on the main channel as well. Just depends. And also depends how long it will take for me to upload the... Oh, I just put... Okay, I kind of just put a bit of a cord from my earphones in my cup of tea, because I'm an idiot. But it's all good though. It's all good. Yeah. What was I saying? Right, yeah, it just depends how long it takes for me to upload these podcasts. I might try and do these live, but it's such a pain in the ass to do them live now, because OBS has been such a fucking ass, and the problem is the streams get real delayed when I stream, so that's a big problem. So, yeah, I'm having a lot of problems with that. Very big problems, in fact. Yeah, I don't know really what to do about that. But if I find a way to fix it, then that will be even much better, because then I could do podcasts so much more easier. And I can also try and do Twitch streaming, which will be real fun. And put them on the live channel if I can. So that would be fun. I'd love to do Twitch stream. I've always wanted to. So fingers crossed I can get into that a little. I think that'll be fun. Also, big news, guys. I might be working at a radio station in the future. Not like in years and years. Like, I mean, I actually got asked to be on a radio station every week or every couple of weeks or so, on a weekend or even after school. I don't know. But yeah, there'll be like a program that I'll be running for an hour or a couple of hours, and I could literally do anything on the station. So basically, I'm allowed to run my own program, so that means I can talk about gaming, for instance, or just anything like that. I could just talk about anything, basically, to do with like a certain subject. And I can play any music I want, but it can't have swearing in it, sadly, and I'm not really allowed to swear. But I think that's, like, you know, a pretty basic rule for radio. So if I get to do that, guys, which I probably will eventually, I think next month I could probably start, but I have to do this like course thing, but I still will be on the radio. If and when I do, I'll try and actually get the my like program section thing downloaded, or if not, I can just record it myself and put it on the podcast channel. I think that would literally be the best ever. Or I can even stream it live. That'd be so cool. But when I do it, I'll make sure I'll do a video on the main channel and telling you guys the radio station. If you're in Australia, I can tell you the radio station, and then you guys can tune in, and yeah, you'll be able to watch me do radio. But that'll be in a little while, guys, so keep in mind that. Yeah, I think that will be a really cool experience, because, you know, it will help me with my live streaming, like, big time, and then I'll be able to know all this other stuff. It will be so cool. So yeah, hopefully I can get into that. I'll do some vlogs when I do it, maybe, if I'm allowed to. But I think I should be allowed to. But yeah, I think it'll be nice. If you guys want to send in any like art for the podcast, like as you can see in the background, it says podcasts and then the QuantumCast Q in the background. Every single art, no matter how shit or good it is, I will put every single one of them in the next podcast. Like, I'm not joking. So if you guys got Twitter, send it to me on Twitter, which is at LL underscore, pardon me, hang on, LL underscore Bailey underscore LL, or you can search up My Name is Bailey, and then it's just got a picture of Hulk Hogan and Mona Lisa, and then it's just got me in the banner. But I think I might change my profile pic to my face so you guys know who it is. But I think you'll be able to find me. So I think it's a bit obvious. I think links will be in the description on the main channel, which I'll have to fix up this channel as well, because I haven't really done too much with the settings, so I kind of have to fix that up a little. I haven't really done too much. I just kind of rushed it a little bit today. So I'll have to add like monetization, all that bullshit. So that's going to be a bit of a pain, but I think I should be good. Yeah, so what else? What else is there to talk about? I don't know, really. I don't know how long this podcast is going for. I'm gonna go roughly half an hour if I can. Maybe even more, actually. That'd be good. I think I will... I was listening to the music as it was going, like, just then, so I think what I'll do... Because I think it stopped quite recently, or a while ago now. I think I might add some more music right now, so I'll be right back. Alright, there we go, guys. Wow, perfect. Perfect music. So it's so good now because I can just sit back and listen to music while, like, Kevin MacLeod music, royalty free, while podcasting. It's actually really comfortable and relaxing. Like, I feel so relaxed right now because I'm usually never relaxed while I can record, and for once I'm actually so relaxed as I'm recording. Like, I need to do more podcasts. This is so relaxing. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, best music ever. so good. I love it. This is such a good song. Fuck the haters. Might turn it down a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I can hear it a bit. Yeah, so... so I might be doing more vlogs, hopefully. I'm excited to do more. They're so much easier to also, you know, like, put on YouTube. And I don't know what it is, but, like, I don't know why people aren't appreciating my other content, like, the gaming side. Like, usually with gaming channels, people would usually look at the gaming stuff, and then when it comes to vlogs, people rarely look at them. And for me, it's a bit opposite, for some reason. So, like, I don't really understand, like, because with the gaming videos, I don't know if people are even watching this shit either, but with the gaming videos, like, we put, like, a lot of effort into it, like, when we edit. For instance, like, me and Liam, when we do our videos, like, the diversity series, episode 2, I've put, like, you know, so much, like, effort into making that episode, and it wasn't an easy progress. Like, it took over an hour to even edit episode 2, because, 1, the video went for about an hour, and 2, I wanted it to be one of the funniest gaming videos I've ever done, which is basically the biggest rage charge I've ever done. So go check out Diversity 2 episode 2, because it's really funny. The rage charge, it's towards the start of the video, so just watch from the start and then just continue watching it. It's pretty funny. I was in tears when I was watching it, even though it was me completely raging. Liam was like, holy shit, what the hell, I have to deal with this shit. But yeah, anyway, and another thing too, guys, I was looking at one of Jared's videos, quite recently, I think. I can't remember exactly what video it was, but, Jared was talking about something, and I believe he said something about me being, like, the lead of the Quantum cast, because, I don't know what to say about that exactly, because, you know, he thinks, like, I mean, I can kind of understand where he's coming from, like, you know, he's saying, like, you know, kind of like the leader, of the group. I mean, I suppose I am, in a way. You know, like, I do control the channel a lot, like, you know, I look at the comments, I'm always just working on YouTube. Basically every day I'm just about on YouTube now. I've got some problems, I need help. Hang on, let me fix my chair. Sorry that was a bit loud there, and sorry that, guys. But yeah, no, like, when I saw that, it kind of made me happy. I like to think that we're all leaders together in the group, but I can kind of understand, you know, like, why I'd be chosen as, you know, like, top leader, I suppose. But I suppose we're, like, you know, co-founders. I don't like the word leader per se. I'd rather, like, founders, co-founders, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, originally, I suppose I'm the founder, and then it was me and Jared, so he'd be co-founder as well as Liam. And, yeah, so I guess that's kind of how QuantumCast began, in a way. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'd like to use the live channel more, but for some reason lately, ever since OBS came out, like, we had to use OBS for YouTube, we're not getting as many views as we used to anymore from the live videos. So YouTube has kind of stuffed us up a little bit, because, you know, Google Plus, it was kind of promoting our live streams, and it was so good, like, because it promoted our live streams, the channel was going really well because of it, and then, now they've done this freaking thing, like, they've basically, YouTube has quit from Google Plus or some shit, and that kind of pisses me off, because, you know, we're doing really well with the streams through Google Plus. I think that they should bring that back at least for the people who are really shit at using OBS like me. I mean, plus it was so easy to use. Like, I love OBS, but it's just such a pain because it's so delayed. Compared to Google Plus, it was maybe not even... Maybe it was actually roughly 3 minutes delayed, and that was about it. That was probably the most it was delayed by. And it runs so much more better than OBS towards that type of thing. But yeah, that kind of pisses me off a little. So, yeah, I just thought I'd say that. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess things change eventually. Yeah. There was this schedule I made a while ago. And it's kind of just like sitting on my wall right now. It just says weekly schedule, and this is Monday Minecraft Britannia, Tuesday Creative Land, Wednesday Own Choice, Thursday Custom Map, Friday GTA 5, Saturday Own Choice, Sunday Own Choice. Why is everything such a fucking pain in the ass? Well, I'll tell you guys why. My mum just ruined everything. I'm just gonna put it out there. Basically, rarely get internet. Well, not rarely per se, but when I do, then I don't have enough time to upload my videos, nor record them. And Mum won't buy me a computer, which I've been asking her for her to buy me one for God knows how long now. And it's been so difficult without a computer. If you guys are probably wondering, like, oh no, you got a computer, blah blah blah, you got a shitty Mac. That's basically my mum's Mac, and I rarely get that. Like, it's been sitting in it has been in my room, but then my mum takes it off me for God knows fucking what reason, but she doesn't use it. So that kind of pisses me off a little. So yeah, that's that, I suppose. Yeah, God, how long has this been going for, actually? Holy shit. Might add some more. Yeah, the music stopped now. I think I might add. What music should I add, guys? Tell me. What should I add? You know what? I should add probably more Kevin McAloud. Yeah. I think, God, what time is it? I think I should add, like, more, maybe. Maybe I might just leave it. Shit, it's only, like, 11:55. I thought it was about 1 in the morning. Unless the time is wrong on my phone. Huh. It's only 11:55, okay. Yeah, I feel a bit tired, don't I? Wow. I don't even know when I started, recording this, podcast. Holy shit. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, so, parkour video hopefully coming out in the near future. I have to, actually, no. It's gonna be in a couple of months, maybe, now. Because I have to kind of lay low. If, everyone doesn't know already, it's because, you know, this last thing I did with parkour, which is total fucking bullshit, like, is the most bullshit thing that's happened to me now, this month, because, like, I mean, to be honest, I didn't damage anything, I wasn't technically doing anything wrong. The only thing was apparently trespassing, and I'll tell you a funny story, guys. The, maintenance man there, he was there, and I had permission from him to be up there, and the thing is, he actually lied to the vice principal, which he's a total dickhead anyway, and he's just jealous because he didn't get to be, principal this year, so we, all know that at my school, but anyway, so yeah, now the maintenance man, he lied to him, and that's gotten me in more trouble, you know, like, and I was telling the truth, but the thing is, I could have got out of it, to be honest. Like, I could have showed the school a different photo, like from me jumping a roof at home, which I have done millions of times. It's not even that much of a big deal. It's like not a big gap or anything. It's maybe roughly the size of my, like, in length, maybe the size of my bed, roughly. Yeah, because I got a king single, so it's about roughly, it's about the same as everything, like, with length, but, yeah, so roughly that, I'd say. Maybe. Yeah. But the jump I gap is pretty much, like, up a bit high-ish, so that's kind of, like, why. But, like, everyone's, like, amazed with that jump, and think it's, like, you know, basically, like, full-on and, like, scary and all that. But the way I see it as, like, back a few years ago, when I first found out about parkour, I'd watch these videos and I think, holy shit, I'd never get to that stage. And for so long now, I've been wanting to do that one gap at my school, which I finally did, and now it's on YouTube and everywhere now. It's gone viral. Not really, though, but I wish. That'd be amazing. Get it viral, guys. That'd be so awesome. And make sure everyone saves the video and the photo, just in case the police take it down, which I doubt it. But if I have to take it down, just save it, everyone, and then I'll put it back up in, like, a couple of weeks. Maybe even a month. Just depends how everything goes. Yeah, basically, yeah, I've been wanting to do that one gap for ages then. After, how long have I been doing parkour now? About, over roughly over a year. I think I started around midway March. I started roughly around March. Or even January in 2014. And yeah, I've been always wanting to do that gap, and I've now wanted, and now finally around October. No, when did I do it now? Wait, what's before October? September. Finally, September, which I did it, I finally accomplished the one, I wouldn't say fear, well, yeah, I suppose fear, because when I first attempted, which I didn't actually do it, but I was going to, I kind of backed out of it, and the second attempt, I was nearly going to back out of it a couple of times as I was up there, and then I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing it, and I accomplished something that I never thought could be done, like, by me, personally. So I'm quite, I don't know about you guys, I know you guys think it's stupid and crazy and stupid, but I am quite proud of myself about it, you know. I mean, I've accomplished something in, you know, in my life, and, like, I think whoever accomplished something in their life, no matter how big or small, they should always feel proud. And I'd say that to anyone, no matter what it is, like, yeah, just about no matter what. If it's like a killing massacre, then no. That's just, you know, insanity, basically. But yeah, that's what I stride. I don't know what the word is. It's something like, I think you guys get the idea, but, you know, I stride people to, I think the word is stride, whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. People to achieve something that they never thought they could achieve. Just do it. Just go for it, guys. Just believe. Believe. But mainly for fears, on the other hand, it's all in the mind. So, like, you know, basically, people have fear of heights. I didn't really have much of a fear to begin with heights. But when you're up there, it's like not too much fear. It's mainly just like the thought of something bad gonna happen. But mainly, you just kind of have to get that out of your mind, really. I mean, just, yeah, don't worry about it, really. That's all I kind of do, like, when I hung off the crane. Like, when I did the crane thing, like, when I hung off it, I didn't really think about it. Like, I kind of just did it, and I didn't really think of consequences at the time, like, because I kind of knew the consequences, but I didn't really think about falling when I was up there at all. And when I got down, then I thought about falling. Like, it's a bit weird. When it comes to, like, heights and fears, and when I do all my climbs, like, I think about the fear after I do it, usually. But when I think about the fear before I do it, then that's when things can go wrong. And that's when usually things do go wrong in a lot of climbs. In most climbs, in fact. But on the rare occasion, not really. Just depends how you deal with it, I suppose. But it's mainly just all set in the mind. But that's usually how I handle my climbs. And, like, when I don't think about falling, I'm completely fine. And yeah, I don't know. It's just something about it, really. But, people ask me why I do it. It's basically my life. I mean, I enjoy it. It's basically a hobby. I mean, everyone has a hobby. Someone likes soccer, someone likes footy, someone likes gaming. I like free climbing. And a lot of other stuff. But, I'm always in my room. It's kind of good for me to get out. But then when I do, it's like, holy shit, go back inside. But it's so true. It's so true. Yeah. I was going to stick to the schedule that I wanted to do. I really want to. So sad. So sad. I can't wait to do my room tour, but I'm just going to wait till I get my PlayStation back because my suspension. But I think I'm getting it back this weekend. And then when I get that back, I'm going to ask my mum if I can have the computer because, I mean, either way I'm going to have one in here eventually. Like, either hers or my own. Might wait to Christmas, hopefully. Which I will do a video on Christmas Day of me, like, going to family, opening presents. It'll be fun, I think. Just like a family type video thing. I reckon it'll be cool. I'll see if Jared and Liam wants to do something like that too with their family. Just depends what they want to do, really. But yeah, Christmas Eve, definitely another big live stream. If I can get all that working. If not, I'll do a special Christmas video, like a skit. Which reminds me, I'm now, right now, I just thought about doing a skit for Halloween. Which is going to be interesting. What do you guys think I should do? I actually want to hear from you guys what you think I should do about Halloween for a skit for the main channel. Which I will be doing a podcast on Halloween as well, if I can. So, yeah, hopefully I can get a few people to join me on the podcast, and we'll all pick our own stories on the internet and read some spooky, scary ones. But I think that'll be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon that'll be cool. I could even get my mum involved on it. That'd be funny. Like, get her to get a scary story on the internet that I won't know about, and then get her to read it on the podcast. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so I'll do that. I finally got all my video games back. If you haven't seen that vlog already, achievement gain all belongings. Got all my video games back now, so I'm really happy. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, I had GTA 5 in the PlayStation, so I had that game, thank God. But I didn't have, like, my Skyrim or my Far Cry, Call of Duties, and all that kind of stuff, all the good stuff. Played Red Dead Redemption the other day, and, yeah, I was playing the Undead Nightmare version. That was really fun. The last, Funtage I did, which was fucking ages ago, I did some Far Cry 4 ones, and the most popular Funtage I did was, Red Dead Redemption, so I think I might do, maybe, an Undead version, maybe? I don't know, because, no, wait. No, I already did Undead. I might either do I think I might do a normal one, because Red Dead Redemption is so fun. But it's been so long since I properly played it. Like, last time I was playing, I was just kind of like fucking around killing zombies. I was kind of pretending I was Rick Grimes from the Walking Dead, because, cowboy hat and all that shit. I completed the game. To be honest, undead. The storyline, it actually wasn't too bad. I was not incredibly thrilled about it, but I wasn't, what's the word? I wasn't disappointed. Disappointed. Disappointed with it. But the main story on the main game, that is just incredible. Like, that is one of the saddest endings to a video game. Like, holy shit. I actually cried. But it's so sad. I've played a few games that have made me cry before. I'm actually trying to think of one. What one? Portal 2. No. No, that's just the song. It's so sad. But no, not really. No, Portal 2. That was great indeed. I loved that. I actually, I've completed that a couple times now. Already. I actually played Portal 2 once for one day, and I managed to complete it in less than a day. So, like, I just jumped on it one morning and I completed it around, I think I started 8 in the morning to 1, 2-ish. Because I basically just sped through the game. Like, because, I'm a pro and all. So I just I think you guys might think it's impossible, but, like, I just basically sped through the game because, like, I basically knew where everything was, pretty much. And I think that was the first time I completed, no. Actually, no, that was the first time I completed it, actually. I was actually not too bad at Portal 2. Like, there was one of these levels that took me fucking ages to do. Like, oh god, I did this one, it took me so fucking long. Because, it was like, it was somewhere, like, underground. I don't know where it was, but, it took me so fucking long once. Like, I played it again after I sped through it, which was the first time I completed it. And, oh god, it literally, you're not joking, it took me about 2 hours to try and complete this one part. And then when I finally did, I'm like, you kidding me? It was actually that simple? How stupid am I? How did I not see this? I get a lot like that when it comes to puzzle stuff sometimes. But no, it's really difficult. I think anyone that's seen it knows how much of a pain in the ass it is. I can't remember exactly what test chamber level it was, but it was such a fucking pain. I think it was roughly one of the parts when GLaDOS was a potato. Spoilers. So, fingers crossed Liam isn't... No, wait. Yeah, no, Liam hasn't actually completed it yet, but I know he's playing it. Liam said he was going to do all these new videos, but he hasn't put anything out since I last saw him, so... I wonder what's happened to him. I kind of miss him. Like, he sees my messages, but doesn't reply. Asshole. I don't know, I think he's having a break from me. It's been like about a month. Anyway. Yeah, how long is this podcast going to go for? God damn it. I haven't had music playing for a while, actually. Yeah. Oh well, I think I might leave it for now. Yeah, so hopefully this podcast is nice. I haven't really, kind of paused for like 10 minutes and then talk again, like I usually do. Because, well, I don't think you guys usually would see me just pause for a while because, like, I usually just cut out the parts where I don't speak for a bit or it's not that interesting in the gameplays or anything like that. Or even in a vlog, actually. Mainly in vlogs. But podcasts is a bit more different, I think. Because I could just kind of close my eyes and these guys wouldn't even know. You know, like, I'm totally not, like, doing that right now. But basically the whole time while I've been watching this, I'm just looking at the audio bar going up and trying to keep it in the yellow or just below it. I'm like, if I get red, get to the red part, I just kind of quiet down a little bit more, but I'm kind of like roughly in the middle. So that's pretty good. We're just below the middle, actually, for the audio bar, for the sound volume. Like, if I were to tap the mic, basically your eardrums will blow if you have earphones in. Actually, even without, because, like, I did it and it was so fucking loud when I tested it. It was such a bad idea. And the iPad was full blast, so... Yeah, wow. I've actually, because I've been, like, spamming, like, a bunch of these, like, photos for the podcast, we've been going for almost 14 minutes, and I've set it for 42 minutes, so... Holy shit, guys. Wow. Now I have to export this. So I think I'll end the podcast here, so it's almost been 40 minutes. Holy shit. I need to do more of these. This is actually really fun. Next podcast I might have someone else. We'll schedule a Halloween video soon. Podcast, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get around to making a skit, because I think that'll be really cool. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye. Yep. Nailed it. Goodbye. Thanks for watching the podcast, the Quantum Pod, Quantum Podcast with Bailey, 2015, October, something. Yep. Bye-bye.